So what's up? I just want to talk about a few things. It's not really a video that's on one specific subject, topic, or whatever. But anyway, Brian Dawkins first. I want to talk about Brian Dawkins Hall of Fame induction ceremony was absolutely amazing. I wanted to try to do like a little vlog type thing, and my first attempt ever at doing something like that. So looking back after the fact, there's like moments I thought were like, oh man, it should have been. I should have got a video of this, or I should have done this a little differently at this kind of angle, or whatever. I don't know, but it was fun. It was fun regardless to make. But man, I did not even intend initially to record the entire Brian Dawkins speech. My intention was to really get the beginning of it, the lead up, the beginning, him coming out, hearing the crowd and everything, and that was it. That was my initial intentions, but for some reason I could not hit the stop button. So I just kept recording the whole thing, which worked out good because obviously for the video that I made, I was able to highlight what I felt was the important message in his speech. So I hope for the people that did view it liked it. Maybe I'll try to do some stuff like that more in the future. My niece, that was her first ever Eagles event ever. So, she's from Brazil, so she's here visiting, and she enjoyed it a lot, a lot. And then the next thing we went to was the open practice on the 11th, and I brought this flag right here, hoping to get it signed, man. But I guess we didn't go around closer to the tunnels far enough, so unfortunately I didn't get anything signed, but it was okay though. But it was still a great time. It was great seeing Carson Wentz out there, even though he wasn't out there practicing 11 on 11. Nick Foles. It was great to see everybody out there on the field. And I know for a fact that that's the last time I will ever be in that stadium before they hang the Super Bowl champion banner. So that's nice to know. But with that being said, just moving on. 0-2 in the preseason. I've always said that wins and losses mean nothing in the preseason. I do not care if we win a game or lose a game in the preseason. With that being said, though, going into New England, week 2 of the preseason, still didn't care if we win or lost, but I knew, I had a feeling anyway. I'll say that I had a feeling that New England, fans included, fans team, they were all looking at this as sort of a revenge game. I don't know how you can look at a preseason game as a revenge game from the Super Bowl, but it is what it is. So if any New England fans feel that you were rectified or whatever from winning a preseason game, then hey, you can have it. You can have it. I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned about this season coming up. No, the team did not look. The first team, the starters overall, did not look that great in the Patriots game. They didn't. But I mean that's really what the preseason is for. To get the kinks out, to knock the rust off, because I mean it's been 6 months since they last played a game. So I mean I'm not concerned. I was my the Nick Foles, when he got hurt though, I was a little nervous over that, but thankfully everything is fine, and he's okay and he's good to go. Um, but for the rest of the preseason, man, I would not. I really, even though Carson Wentz is back doing 11 on 11 drills and stuff, and he's got the green light. Him and Foles, man, I still don't know if I would really give them much reps in the preseason. I'd probably give Wentz 2 series max. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Because you do want to get his feet wet. You do want to get him back reacclimated to game speed and things like that. So, that's why I would give him a little bit of reps in the next 2 games. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm ready for the season. That's all I know. I'm ready for the season. And week 1 against Atlanta on Thursday night, I was hoping to be not, if not at the game, I was hoping to be at Xfinity Live at least. But come to find out, I will be more than likely I will be in Brazil, so I will be watching the game in Brazil. Um, yeah, with my family down there, my Brazilian family down there, who yes, I have turned everybody in Brazil to Eagles fans. Proud moment, man, proud moment. But anyway, yeah, man, it's gonna be a good season. I think we're gonna be fine. I'm not worried. The only thing I get worried about in preseason is if injuries. So that's really the key for me is to stay healthy, man. I like to see the position battles play out. I like to see the progression of rookies and the backups. Um, so I am one of those kind of football nerds. One thing that I never understand is during the entire offseason, everybody's like, oh, I can't wait for football season. We're counting down the days, 86 days, putting up a player with the jersey number with that many days left until kickoff, and everybody's so amped up. And then once preseason rolls around, I don't watch preseason. Why? I don't get it. I really don't. If you're a football fan, I mean, just my opinion. Not everyone has to feel the same way, but just my opinion. If you're a football fan, you don't really care if it's preseason or not. It's football. You watch it. Preseason is a different animal than the regular season, of course, but then the postseason is also a different animal than the regular season. It's bam, bam, bam. It's like a progressive stage all the way up to the Super Bowl. That's how I look at it, anyway. But anyway, um, yeah. As far as the season goes, I'm not making any record predictions. I do expect, though, for us to win the division, be in the playoffs, and be in contention for another Super Bowl run. That is my expectation. So hopefully everything plays out. And I would say even if we stay healthy, but last year, man, with all the injuries and we were able to overcome every single one, I think, yeah, I'm worried about the injuries, of course. I'm not saying that it's not a big deal, but maybe last year was like a well, it is a rare thing, but I don't know. Like, just this team's makeup is like they just overcome every adversity that's ever thrown their way last season. I mean, so I don't know. To stay healthy though, and I think we can be back in Atlanta February 3rd for Super Bowl 53. I'm hoping that's my expectation. I'll say that. Whether it's the 1 seed, get home field, I think the biggest problem for us, or the biggest not problem, but like the biggest challenge to us in the NFC will probably be LA, the Rams, if they can mesh together. I mean, it's kind of like the dream team thing. They're signing all these players and big names and stuff. It's just a matter of seeing how they mesh and they work together and they gel and see how they do. But them and then, Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers coming back. So, I mean, when Aaron Rodgers is on the field and he's healthy, they're always a team that you got to look out for. So, I think we'll be all right though. So at this point, I'm just rambling. So I just can't wait for the season, man. Go Birds.